Welcome to another video, guys, and we're here to predict the Champions League round of 16 first leg. The second leg will be in a different video. The Champions League round of 16 starts in not exactly, but in 2 hours. So I need to be decently quick to put those predictions out. So let's go first one. Copenhagen versus Man City. Copenhagen went through in a tough group. I didn't expect them to go through. They went through over United and Galatasaray. I expected them to finish bottom, but they're an underrated team. They actually defended quite well against Bayern. They held up to a draw in the group stage. They're a well-organized team. But Man City is just different. Man City is one of the best teams in the world. So that's why I'm going to go 3-0 for Man City. Now, Leipzig versus Real Madrid. This is where I think there will be an upset. Leipzig playing at home. Real Madrid without Bellingham. I think Leipzig, with their home supporters, their Openda, Xavi Simons, Šeško, their young talent attacking core, I think that's why they're gonna draw 1-1 versus Real Madrid. I think people might say Real Madrid easy win or Real Madrid absolutely destroy them 2-0, something like that. But I think Leipzig will hold their own and go 1-1. Now, PSG versus Real Sociedad. PSG top of the Ligue 1, 11 points ahead. Real Sociedad struggling a bit in La Liga, 7th place, I think. PSG are the clear favourites, and that's why they're the clear winners. PSG were absolute at home as well. Will absolutely dominate and destroy Real Sociedad. 3-0. 3-0. Oh, I did not mean to. 3-0 for PSG. Now, Lazio, Bayern Munich. Lazio struggling a bit. They're sometimes good, sometimes absolute trash. But Bayern recently lost 3-0 to Leverkusen, maybe out of the title race. Who knows? They might not win the league in about 11 years. But Lazio have no chance, in my opinion. It's a Bayern comfortable 2-0 win. Now, let's go to the second bunch of games. We've got PSV versus Dortmund. Both two very organized teams, two very good teams. PSV unbeaten in the Eredivisie, top of the only 2 draws, and the rest of the games have all been wins. Dortmund on a great run of form, Malen, and all these players, Füllkrug, all of them just going crazy. But I think PSV at home, Dortmund also on great form, so that's why I'm going to go 1-1 draw for the first leg. Now, Inter versus Atletico Madrid. Inter, top of the group. Thuram, Lautaro, Çalhanoğlu, all these players are absolutely cooking for them. Atletico lost Morata for a few months, I think, or a few weeks, so he's not going to play in this one. So, and Atletico have just haven't won in 2 games. They got knocked out by Athletic Bilbao in the Copa del Rey and lost to Sevilla. And Inter have been on an insane win streak, so that's why I think Inter will win 2-1. I think they'll concede, but I think they will still get the job done 2-1. Now, Napoli versus Barcelona. I think one of the middest games, you could say, because both of them have not been underwhelming this season. So Napoli, even with Osimhen and Kvaratskhelia not done as well as last season. Osimhen still getting some goals there and then. But Barcelona struggling a lot. They get loads of goals, but they concede loads of goals. Even last night, 3-3 versus Granada, Ter Stegen was back. They still conceded 3 goals and still scored 3 goals. So that's why I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw. They both concede loads of goals, but they both score loads of goals. So I think it's going to be 2-2. Now, the final first leg match, Porto versus Arsenal. I think it's very one-sided. Porto at home, though, we cannot forget that they have a great atmosphere. But I think it's really one-sided. Arsenal just won 6-0 versus West Ham. Declan Rice masterclass, 2 assists and a goal. Their defense even scoring, their attack scoring, their attack. Just the whole team is playing phenomenally. So that's why I think I'm going to go 3-0 win for Arsenal versus Porto away. Those are my predictions for the first leg. Put in the comments below what's your prediction for the first leg and the games today, or any game, and the second leg will come out in a few weeks. Hope you enjoyed this video, and peace.